Hey guys, hello. Welcome to May and your favorite Hindu Aeon reading comprehension. We are back again, finally after a break of 5 days, and let's hope you are back again with full energy just as I am. Let's get started on our session for today without wasting any more time. फटाफट चालू कर देते हैं. Remember to use Abhi Cat Live to subscribe to Unacademy and to get your subscriptions and at all. Alright, if you're not yet connected with me, do connect with me on Telegram using Abhi Cat. That's my Telegram handle, and you can join me on Telegram. The wait is finally over, guys. Our exclusive study material for CAT is set to go live. Hurry up and get your subscription today to save yourself from the price hike. Now, what do you get and when do you get it? So, you're getting two parts of the module. Part A, where 7 modules of QA, 8 modules of VRC, that means a total of 15. And in part B, you will get 16 modules of QA, 10 modules of VRC, 22 modules of LRDA, that means a total of 48. Part A will be, the digital version will be released on June 1, and Part B, the digital version, will be released on June 30th. The material will be dispatched to you from 15 July and 1st August. So here's your material, guys. What are you waiting for? Topic wise list of modules is also here. So QA में percentage, mixture, allegation, average, profit loss, quadratic, permutation, sequence. VRC में articles, nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions and tenses. So all of grammar is being sent out to you in the first lot. For module B, here is a list. I'm not going to read it out aloud. I will go crazy otherwise. Champions batch for CAT 2022. The evening batch starts tomorrow, that is May 7. My batch starts 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. We are going to be doing reading comprehension. Do make sure you're coming in. Okay, this is very important. तो जरूर से आना है इस batch में. Of course, you will get a raise a hand feature. 38 plus mock and OMETs, 36 plus sectionals, 40 plus GK skill builder, and CAT classes to be concluded by November of 2022. CAT Iconic is our flagship program for the CAT aspirants where you can block your notes. It's a limited time offer. You get notes, GDPR, test analysis, expert guidelines, one-to-one live mentorship, live doubts, community, and the benefits of Plus. Plus के तो सारे benefits आपको पता ही हैं, तो उसमें बताने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Unacademy Champions League जो है आ रही है, and it will give you a chance to win 100% scholarship and amazing prizes. 4 days workshop starting 11th May, test on 15th, 12:30 पे 120 minutes 66 questions का. Rank book को MacBook Air, rank 2 को iPhone, rank 3 to 5 को Apple AirPods. You've got amazing things going on, guys. Prepare with us for NCHM JEE with the Unacademy in just 2 months. 33,000 rupees में 33 नहीं 3,000 में live recorded classes, unlimited practice, test series, doubt clearing and structured schedule, सब कुछ है. All right, that was it about the announcements. Let's get started with our words for the day. So reiterated, of course, means reaffirm, to re-say something. Iteration means a cycle. So reiterate means to restate something, right? So reaffirm something. When I reiterate something, I'm reaffirming it. That's your first word. Aggression, of course, is fighting behavior, very angry, aggressive behavior, where you're always ready to fight at the drop of a hat. That's aggression. Withdraw, of course, is to call back. So the troops have been withdrawn, they have been called back, pulled back. Disrupting, of course, means breaking. Something is a disruptive behavior. It disturbs everything. It breaks the peace. Urged, of course, is to ask forcefully. Some countries are urging India to do certain things. That's urge. And trigger, of course, means to cause. So when you trigger something, it's kick-started, right? तो हमने ये trigger कर दिया, वो trigger कर दिया. Trigger मतलब बहुत तेजी से शुरू कर देना. So these are your words for the day, guys. Let's get on with our passage. In the time of war, on India's ties with Europe without upsetting Russia. Now, the title of this passage is so self-explanatory that you really don't need to learn anything else. You know what this passage is talking about. The Ukraine-Russia war is going on. India needs to be on friendly ties with Europe also. But India cannot miss out on being friends with Russia also. So we need to be friends with Russia also. So what is all of this That's what this article is all about. So let's read on. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi's three-nation visit to Europe comes at a time when the continent is facing its biggest security crisis since the end of the Cold War. तो बहुत major security crisis चल रही है यूरोप में, not India, Europe. In Germany, Mr. Modi and Chancellor Olaf Scholz reiterated the partnership between the two countries. So their chancellor said that he reaffirmed the fact that India and Germany have a very strong partnership. Berlin has also announced 10 billion euros for bilateral cooperation. So he's going to be giving out 10 billion euros to India. In Copenhagen, Mr. Modi attended the India-Nordic Summit with leaders of Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland and Iceland. In the last leg, the Prime Minister held talks in Paris with French President Emmanuel Macron, who was recently re-elected. While bilateral issues are at the center of these meetings, the elephant in the room is the Russian invasion of Ukraine. So we are talking bilateral relationships, but there is that issue of Russian invasion also. Mr. Modi's trip comes a few days after the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, visited India. So the European Commission President just a few days ago had come to India. New Delhi's neutral position on the war has triggered both criticism and engagement from the West. So because New Delhi is neutral, everybody is, criticizing it and also trying to, find out, say, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? So they are engaging with India. India has seen several high-profile visits from the West. Lots of leaders are coming, with some top officials pressing New Delhi to cut back on the trade with Russia, a traditional strategic partner. So everybody is trying to get India to cut back on business with Russia, which is a traditional strategic partner. They have really helped us, and that's what. Among the Nordic five, Sweden and Finland are now considering dropping their decades-long neutrality and seeking NATO membership. So Sweden and Finland are thinking of joining NATO. Well, that's their issue. In Germany, however, both sides showed dash over Ukraine question. So what did they show? We don't know. Germany mein India or Germany ne what did they show? That's the issue. Germany, like India, has deep economic ties with Russia. If for India it is about defense supplies, for Germany it is about almost 40% of its gas imports requirement. So Germany is getting 40% of their gas from Russia. So they have strategic ties. India is getting a lot of defense equipment. Remember S-400? We are still getting a lot of it from Russia, Half of it has only come, rest is to come. And that's very strategically important for our defense. So can we afford to antagonize Russia? Not really. And why should we? So 40% of the gas is coming to Germany from Russia. So they don't want to antagonize. Nobody wants to fight. While the Russian aggression has prompted Germany to raise its defense spending, so Germany is spending more and join the Western sanctions regime. So Germany has put sanctions on Russia. It has been reluctant in sending weapons to Kyiv. So it has not sent weapons to Ukraine compared to other NATO members in Eastern Europe, because Germany doesn't want to fight with Russia. While Mr. Scholz urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to stop this senseless murder and withdraw your troops, so German Chancellor has asked Mr. Putin to stop it. Mr. Modi's response was more measured. So Mr. Modi has not said anything like that. He has had a very controlled response. He said that no party could emerge victorious and that dialogue was the only way out. So Mr. Modi has said that in such a situation, no one will emerge victorious, and dialogue, discussion is the best way to correct these things. India and Germany also unveiled the contours of the next level of their partnership. So they have created a partnership and the design has been unveiled or revealed. Unveil means to reveal. Veil is घूंघट. So when you unveil, आप घूंघट खोल रहे हैं. So आप reveal कर रहे हैं. Beautiful word, huh? So you reveal. The contours means the design, the structure. Germany has said India is its central partner in Asia and that close cooperation would continue to expand. So Germany is saying that India is very important to them. Europe is expected to take a more securitized approach to foreign policy from now. So Europe will be a little more security conscious. Given the direction of the Ukraine conflict, seeing the Ukraine conflict. In the post-Cold War world, when Europe witnessed relative stability, India managed to build strong ties with both the West and Russia. So India was very close to the West also and to Russia also. But that era of multi-directional partnerships is facing its strongest test now, with the West seeking to weaken Russia and Moscow warning of a new world war. So at this point of time, India's close ties with both these sides is a little difficult because the West is trying to weaken Russia and Russia is trying to say that there may be a new world war. Imagine. The challenge before New Delhi is to build a stronger strategic future. We want to build a stronger strategic future with Europe without immediately disrupting its complex but vital partnership with an increasingly isolated, angry Russia. Now, India does not want to fight with Russia. India gets a lot of benefit from Russia. They give us a lot of things, or they really are a strategic partner for us. So why would we want to irritate them and go with somebody else who may not be helping us that much? Remember, Europe is not really into India. Mind you, the kind of business that we get from Europe and the kind of business that we get from Russia, there's a huge difference. So keep that in mind. Not everything revolves around Europe, at least not in India. Anyway, so there is lots more going on at the background, and therefore you should all be reading up a lot more about India-European ties, the kind of business that India is doing with European Union, as in all the different countries in Europe. Find out. That's important for us. What is the main idea of the passage? Not all of Europe supports Ukraine. Germany considers India to be a central partner in Asia. India needs to build ties with Europe and keep ties with Russia. And India needs to reconsider its relationship with Russia. Good morning, everybody. Meghjeet, Dishani, Anjali, Amandi, Priya, Dheeraj, Sharanya, Archit, Ritika. Oof, isn't it wonderful to be back, guys? Shubham, good morning. Everybody, please hit the like button at least. So, yes. Yes, not all of Europe supports Ukraine. That's true, but that was not our main idea. Germany considers this passage was not about Germany and India, so eliminate. India needs to reconsider its relationship. No, we don't want to reconsider our relationship with Russia. We've got a strong tie with Russia, so no. So India needs to build ties with Europe and keep ties with Russia. That's what we were saying in this passage. So India needs to keep on doing this balancing act, and that we are very good at. Mr. Modi has somehow pitched India onto the forefront of international diplomacy and has handled it so beautifully. So anyway, here's your second question. Each of the following must be true except. So PM Modi is on a 3-day visit to Europe. Germany pledged $10 billion for India. PM Modi met President Macron. New Delhi is not in a non-neutral position on the Russia-Ukraine war. Come on, guys. Thank you, Krishna. I know it is a pleasure for me to be back too. Every morning, 9 to 9:30, I was very desperate and very restless. Now I'm happy. Hit the like button, everybody, please. लाइकवा तो चाहिए ही है ना. Good morning, Sandhya. Well, PM Modi is on a 3-day visit to Europe is true. So this cannot be my answer. PM Modi met President Macron. That's also true. So cannot be my answer. New Delhi is not in a non-neutral position. Two negatives. Let's cut these out. So New Delhi is in a neutral position on the Russia-Ukraine war. Yes, we are neutral. We did not vote against Russia. We did not vote for Russia. Remember UN just few days ago? So this is also true. So cannot be my answer. Boys and girls, the correct answer is B. Germany pledged 10 billion euros, not dollars. That's a very bad euro sign that I have made. Let me just write euro. So Germany has pledged euro 10 billion, not $10 billion. And therefore, B is the one that's going to be your correct answer. That's the one that's false. Remember, true plus except is going to be false. So this is a formula you should remember. True plus except, false. False plus except, true. Okay, do remember this. Next. Yeah, sometimes when I write complicated stuff, why do you get tricked? You should be smart. यार ऐसा नहीं होगा, धोखा नहीं होगा. Come on, describe the tone of Mr. Macron. Huh? Oh. Yeah, describe the tone in these lines. Why is it Mr. Macron? I think I missed out on erasing that. The challenge before New Delhi is to build a stronger strategic future with Europe without immediately disrupting its complex but vital partnership with an increasingly isolated, angry Russia. Is it Russia? No, it is Russia. Apprehensive, regressive, ecstatic, ideological. Hello, Aritro. Shubham Lawrence, you are very fast. I like that. Is it ecstatic? What is ecstasy? Happy. These lines are just not happy. So let me eliminate that. Is it regressive? Very backward. Very orthodox. Not really. Let's eliminate that. Is it ideological? ऐसा होना चाहिए, ये अच्छा है. Not really. We are not being ideological. So apprehensive, yes. Worried. Concerned. Anxious. And now I'm sure you will be able to see all of these in this line. The challenge before India is to build a stronger strategic future with Europe without immediately disrupting its complex but vital partnership with increasingly isolated and angry Russia. So the correct answer for us will be apprehensive, guys. So good job. Okay, the next one, structure question. I've got two statements. What is the relationship between these two? Beautiful question. A, the Russian aggression has prompted Germany to raise its defense spending and join the Western sanctions regime. B, Mr. Scholz urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to stop the senseless murder and withdraw your troops. Is there a relationship between these two? Do they have a cause-effect relationship? Are they effects of a common cause, or are they unrelated? Very interesting question again. If I say YA, will I get B as my answer? If I say why has the Russian aggression prompted Germany to raise its defense spending? Because Mr. Schulz urged Russia to stop this murder? No. If I ask why B, will I get A as my answer? That why has Mr. Scholz urged Russian President Putin to stop this murder? Because the Russian aggression has prompted Germany to increase its defense spending? No. सो दैट मीन्स ए और बी तो नहीं हो सकता है. क्या इन दोनों का एक कॉमन कॉज हो सकता है? बट यहाँ पे तो ऑलरेडी कॉज एंड इफेक्ट दिया हुआ है, that Russian aggression is the cause why Germany has increased its defense spending. So that means अब इनको backtrack तो नहीं कर सकते दोनों को. So that means they're not even effects of a common cause. So yes, D is the correct answer, that both A and B are unrelated. And that's your answer, boys and girls. Okay. What's the missing word? In Germany, however, both sides showed dash over the Ukraine question. क्या दिखाया इन्होंने दोनों sides ने, जर्मनी और इंडिया ने? Guys, अभी 10 लोगों ने like नहीं किया. Please take a minute and like the session. मैं क्वेश्चन का आंसर ही नहीं करूंगी जब तक सब लोग like नहीं कर देंगे. How childish of me, na? And this is not childlike, it is childish. Childish matlab ziddi. Someone who's being very stubborn and very irritating in that manner. Childish is that. Childlike is very innocent and sweet. So I'm being very childish now. Hey, I need those 10 likes, man. If you don't give me the likes, I don't give you the answer. But that's not happening. So anyway. So the correct answer again here. Thank you, Aman. All right. In Germany, however, both sides showed something over the Ukraine question. Now, this was a question that you could have solved very easily. Fidelity over the Ukraine question. What kind of faith are you showing? No. Escapism अरे कुछ नहीं होगा. नहीं. Pedantry, boredom. नहीं. Pragmatism. Both countries have very strong ties with Russia. Germany is buying 40% of their oil from Russia. India is taking most of its defense equipment from Russia. We cannot afford to antagonize Russia. Both countries cannot do that. So therefore, we are being very pragmatic. We are saying, yeah, we are going to be helping Russia. We are going to be, having our ties with Russia, not breaking up with them at all. So yes, pragmatism, and that's your correct answer. What is the meaning of the idiom elephant in the room? Does it mean the speciality? Does it mean problem? Does it mean help? Does it mean regard? There is one more question. Very smart. Score भी देना शुरू कर दिया. कभी कभी धोखा हो जाता है ऐसे बड़े बड़े देशों में. All right, so elephant in the room is that problem that everybody knows exists but are not willing to talk about because it's something that is going to be very sticky, right? So that's the elephant in the room. So it's a problem that we know it exists but nobody wants to touch upon it, right? So that's the elephant in the room. ऐसी कोई समस्या जिसे हम सब लोग इग्नोर कर रहे हैं, वो ही है elephant in the room. Beautiful idiom and beautifully used within this passage. So both Germany and India ignored the elephant in the room while having their bilateral discussion. They did not talk about Ukraine and Russia at all. हटाओ किनारे करो, हम अपनी बातें करते हैं. So that was what happened. So elephant in the room, the sticky issue. All right, guys, upcoming series, you know it, at noon we are doing CAT PYQs. So of course today also we will continue with PYQs. Do make sure you're joining in. Okay, 12 बजे जैसे अपना regular schedule है वैसे ही चलेगा. Okay, guys, I just wanted to remind you that from 7th, that is tomorrow, we are starting our RC course where we'll cover the entire basics. So if you have not done any amount of RC, if you have done some amount of RC, if you want to revise your RC concepts, please come for that. It will be 1.5 hours of pure reading comprehension, fun, yeah, a little bit of fun. Of course, all classes are fun. So a little bit of fun, but a lot of work for you guys. 1.5 hours means we will do some concept and then we will practice also. So make sure that you're coming in, guys. This can be your make or break course for reading comprehension. Remember to hit like, share, subscribe, and the bell icon if you haven't done it yet. And also, guys, if you or any of your family wishes to subscribe to Unacademy, please remember to use AbhiCat Live to get your 10% off. If you are renewing your course, please do not renew it without discussing it with me. Okay, any renewal, any new subscription, please connect with me, talk to me, and then get your subscription. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. It has been an absolute pleasure. I tell you, मतलब इतनी खुशी मुझे होती नहीं है generally, but आज तो बहुत ज़्यादा हो रही है. क्या ही बोलूँगी, क्योंकि इतना दिन के बाद हो रहा है ये session. Happiness galore, and that's what I will say. I hope I will see you at noon and at 8:30 today, and from tomorrow, noon, 4 and 8:30. Adios, my amigos. Hasta la vista. See you.